DJC Game Studios. What's up, everyone? I'm the devastating Just Cause. This is DJC Game Studios, and welcome to another show. And we are going to talk really quick about the Intellivision Sprint, just announced a few days ago, and trying to kind of reflect on what we want, what we wanted, what we didn't get, and maybe the future. Let's talk Intellivision Sprint. Now, the Intellivision Sprint was announced, Atari's newest acquisition, the Intellivision brand, and they have announced the Sprint console, which comes with two wireless Intellivision controllers. This was debuted at Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Channels have been pouring in with videos. I recommend checking out the Intellivision Gamer channel. He has tried it hands-on, says the controllers feel good. They feel like they're supposed to. My concern on stuff like when we'll start with the controllers, that I feel like this was such a tough controller. Look at that phone cord. Look at that resistance. But without this like resistance, or because every time you picked it up, without that, it's a very light controller. So I'm guessing it's going to be kind of weird not having that cord. But that being said, we want wireless controllers. Who doesn't, right? I'm also wondering how sensitive and how good and how they hold up these side buttons are, because that was one concern that I always really had on those. It looks like everything, like the bubble buttons on the keypad and everything, look the same. Disc looks really nice. Look at mine's worn down to almost steel. But yeah, it looks like it's built rather nice. I like the little lights in the top, and the fact that they charge like an Amico on the top. So the other thing let's get to is no cartridge slot. No cartridge slot, because now, and you say, well, don't worry, there's a lot of ROMs. Yeah, there is. But there's also lots of cool cartridges, whether they be homebrews or classics or stuff like a Magic and Activision and stuff that back in the day, like the game like Microsurgeon or now I understand that you could probably find these on ROM and stuff like that, but I also think it was kind of I hope that something like that's coming. I hope an Intellivision Plus is coming after the Sprint. I hope the Sprint is just there to give someone to really get the Intellivision name out there again and get the buzz going. I think that's what really needs to be done after the Sprint, is looking into the following year, is getting a cartridge compatible system so you can play a lot of these homebrews. Now, once again, I know there's certain things they got to get past. I'm not a programmer, nor do I know how emulation or any of this stuff runs. From what I heard, there's stuff like copy protection and certain versions of cartridges that won't play and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But as a fan and a collector, I'm hoping that they get past that and they can make something similar to the Atari Plus, and do an Intellivision Plus with cartridge compatibility, just because you're going to get a lot more of the random fans that are going, especially the guy that goes, oh my god, in my attic or in my closet I got, who stores stuff in their attic, by the way? Wouldn't it melt? Like, hey, I got 20, 30 cartridges from my grandfather or my father, and and I'd love to pull those out and play them on a new TV, HDMI. So you get a Sprint, or I say the Atari or the Intellivision Plus would be a really good option for something like that. You're going to get the random fan that's just a fan, but doesn't follow YouTube or the homebrew community or anything. He just wants to play his old cards. Now, as far as everything else goes, I'm really excited about this. And yes, you're wondering if I'm ordering one. I 100% am. I'm going to try to get 2 or 3 of these things before Christmas, because they ship in December. So I am very excited that Atari is going forward with the brand. And where's my Las Vegas poker and blackjack? Where is it? Just want to know. Till next time, let me know what you think. Please like, Please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. DJC Game Studios.